The vast majority of behavior problems in the classroom involve minor breaches of discipline. These incidents frequently originate in the classroom situation itself and are within the control of the teacher. Disciplinary problems in the classroom are symptoms of underlying weaknesses in total learning situation. Mr. Grimes, mathematics teacher, is displeased with the progress of his 9th grade class in mathematics.
You see what low grades you made on your weekly mathematics test? More than half of you failed. Most of those who passed just got by. Nobody had 100%. This is the poorest class I've had in a long, long time. Most of you have no foundation at all. Now, the trouble's with your attitude. You don't pay enough attention in class. You don't do enough work outside of it. You don't know what the word study means. You haven't the slightest idea. Don't you realize that mathematics is an important subject? I tell you right now that unless you get over your lazy habits and come up to the standards I've set for this class, many of you will have the pleasure of repeating this course next semester.
Hey guys, in this video we're coming to you from a very old, abandoned school. Not too much information is known about it. I do know that it closed sometime in the late 1950s, early 1960s. And at one point it was called the Roosevelt School, but there was many schools called that as well. I do have a picture showing how it used to look originally, and we'll share that on the screen, and then we'll show the outside later on. It's been empty, abandoned pretty much since the 1960s. And they did change the facade on it. They did change the exterior, hoping to repurpose it for a new buyer. Unfortunately, that never happened. The building fell into disrepair. It's heavily decayed, very rotted, and it's set to be torn down in the coming months. So we wanted to get here and check it out before that happens. Don't know an opening date. You guys may be able to tell from what you see in the video. I speculate late 1800s, early 1900s, but I could be wrong. But it's pretty much untouched, just heavily decayed. Some rooms are almost unrecognizable. There's some nice main staircases. This is a classroom here. You can see almost the chalkboard in the background, which is no longer there. But it's in heavily residential area, so we gotta kind of get in, get out, not draw too much attention to ourselves. So come along with us as we check it out. Some sketchy floor, so we gotta be careful. Okay. You can see the old plaster and lath, wood strips, wooden floors. I believe there is 3 stories to this building, but I'm not sure how many of them are going to be accessible. Looks like there was a chalkboard here at one point. Yeah, here's some really awesome stairs. You can see the old colors and the old light switches. So it's pretty neat. You can probably tell there's some holes in the floor there. Now look at here, we still got chalkboards. So early assumptions, looks like someone was using this for a different reason. Turn my lights off. Looks like it may have been used for storage. Some random items in here. So these are like little closets here. That one's blocked up. But I do like the chalkboards. Nice wood beneath it. I'm guessing this would have been the library. I don't know if it's a library or if they repurposed it into like storage or something. It's hard to tell. Okay, so we're gonna try and head upstairs. Hopefully these stairs hold us. Very nice staircases though for a school. This is a little sketchy, not gonna lie. So look at this beautiful wood though. It's really gorgeous for a school. Okay, so maybe it's not 3 floors, maybe it's 2.5. But let's see what's up here. Very high ceilings and big hole in the floor. Yes, this is a more intact classroom with the chalkboards. And these doors that we see, they're emergency fire escapes. They have metal stairs going down, but they're all rotted out. I heard somebody talking. So these shelves I don't think are original because they're covering the chalkboard, so they were put in sometime for some type of storage. I don't know what these are. Like a little components or something. Connectors. But you're looking at classrooms that were last used at the latest 1960s. And these would have been full windows here. You can see the shade up there.
Thrift drug. 1974.
74? Used to be Thrift Drug and Music.
Bernie.
Yeah, that's the same one.
A lot of phones here.
Yeah. So each of these classrooms has these closets, which are pretty neat. Nothing in here, but it has like a little miniature doorway there. Which doesn't go anywhere. It's a very tiny closet. And this looks like it'd be for the, I guess it'd be for the heat, the air ducts. So far so good. We were a little bit nervous though because, like I said, this is in a busy residential area. There's houses all around it. And there was no easy way to get into here without being seen. So we came early in the morning, it's cold out. You can see my breath coming out. But it is cool to see this as an old school. And I was thankful that it's still an old school because I thought maybe they would have stripped the rooms, repurposed it for something else. But aside from the shelving, it's completely original. And it's not going to be here much longer. So at least it's documented through this video. I really do love this wood though. So you can see some of the ductwork there where it looks like the wood came down from the attic and supplied heat or ventilation. Look at all the telephones in there. Okay, let's keep going. Well, this is a really big room. Well, maybe the same size as the other ones, but it looks bigger. You can see. Now you may be looking at this video in this building and saying, oh, it doesn't look that bad, you know. Floors are intact, roof's not leaking. But what the problem is the foundation. If we're able to, when we're leaving, we'll show you the back of the building. There's about a 10-foot section of foundation that's completely gone. So the building is on the verge of collapsing under its own weight. But yeah, these are really nice rooms. I love the chalkboards with the wood going around it, the wood bottom. I don't know if that's cherry, maybe oak. I'm not too good with woods. Yeah. There's some artwork. It's like a cow sitting on a rocket. Don't know what those are. But in here, oh, I've got attic access. There's all the telephones. See if I get a peek up there. Let's hope this holds. It's empty. This must be the room where you get punished. I don't know what they would have used this for. It's a very tiny room, but it has a big windowsill there. This wood is beautiful though. You don't see that in schools today. And almost all the lights are these pull chain lights. I'm guessing that blue was possibly the original color or the last color. Strange little room, but I'm sure it served a purpose. I just don't know what it was for. You can see they removed the trim around here. So here we are in the basement, and there's lots of debris down here. Lots of old telephone housings. That's gotta be pretty old. But you can kind of see they built up cribbing there to help support the beam. And there's even more telephones. Just weird with all these random telephones. There's some old crates. There's gotta be hundreds of phones in this building. These are first signs of any bathrooms in here. Not sure if that's original in its location or not. But look, it's just like phones like coming out of their graves. So weird. These are old. These are heavy too. The Federal Telephone and Radio Corporation. Look at this. This is like telephone graveyard. These are all parts and pieces to telephones. That's crazy. Look at that. It's like a graveyard. Oh, we found somewhat of a toy. Some kind of pig thing. Or a cat. And who's that, Spider-Man?
Yep. My spidey sense was tingling.
As you can see, I mentioned earlier the foundation's in bad shape. Look at this. Completely exposed. Broken away. Now they have some beams here trying to support this back into the building.
Even a tree.
Yeah, they even cut down a tree and stuck it there. Some more telephones. That's heavy. Some more telephone cases. One thing we didn't find was any Christmas items. It's very strange how many telephones are here. It's like frozen. Adirondack deck. Wire and cable. If anyone knows the dates on these phones, comment down below, let me know. This pink one.
Since you think it's so funny, the whole class can stay in for 45 minutes this afternoon. Then you'll see how funny it is. Remember, the whole class is to report back here at 4 o'clock. Where were we?
I can't come. I got a newspaper route to do.
I got football practice. He can go fly a kite.
I have a piano lesson. I can't miss it. I think he's horrible.
Stop that whispering.
So here's a look at the outside of the building from the front here. As we could see from the before picture, it has a different facade on it. It was originally a brick structure, and they added siding to it at some point after the school closed. But this is one final look at it. Not a big school, but it does have character. And glad I got to see it and share it with you guys. And I'm guessing this is the main entrance. There's some steps here going to the main door with the condemn sign. That's a little room we were up on top there before. Not sure what they used it for. Any ideas? Feel free to let me know. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the look at this old abandoned school. Pretty neat inside here. Glad we got to check it out before it's gone. Sorry I don't have more information on it, but again, opening date, you guys could maybe tell me based on how it looked with the architecture in here. But I do know it closed either late 50s or early 60s. And it's been pretty much sitting like this ever since, except for someone maybe using it for storage with some random items in here. Lots of telephones, which is very strange, but either way, glad we got to check it out. And it's very cold in here. You can see our breath. But it was worth it to come see it for ourselves. And the way I found out about this was actually it was on the news that they were going to be demolishing this in the spring just because it's structurally unsound. So as you guys will see, or already saw, the foundation's in pretty bad shape. But turn over to Mike, he'll tell you what he thinks.
Pretty fine. It is empty. It's nice to see the chalkboards and how it was, but not bad. I like the woodworking is nice in here. Not too bad though. Not too bad. But it's nice to see it before it is gone.
Yeah, there's a couple nice features, as he mentioned, the woodwork. The boards are, original, which is rare to see. Modern schools have the dry erase boards, I think. But he took a bunch of pictures for his channel, Good Day for Decay. I'll link it down below. Also, if you enjoyed this adventure today, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and like to see more videos like this, just hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And lastly, leave a comment down below. Tell us what your favorite feature of this building is, or if you have any thoughts or information you'd like to share. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. And as always, see you in the next video.